Check. Yeah, that's starting to fresh everything. Refresh.
There we go.
All right, all right. Yep. We're gonna take two. Take two. All right, I'm gonna glance here at my photos. We are going to make a few flukes. One of my favorite flukes to make. If I can find it. If we can find it. Alright, we found it. So, again, we're going to throw down a few flukes. See what we can do during the daytime. Y'all always see us at nighttime, so give you a different look. Huh?
Ain't nobody on, yo.
Alright, let's see. Locate some color here. Getting beeps. Cord. Alright, so we got some black out. We are going to make my gray shad flukes. Gray shad flukes. Alright, I'm going to do something right quick. I'm going to go grab this video and share it right quick. If at all possible. See if we can share. Bear with me. Why does it only do it in newsfeed? We'll do it this way. By golly. Omar! You know, Omar, we had to try it early, buddy. I was trying to share this right quick.
We're going to do it later, too. Tonight's schedule might be a little screwed up because we're taking Cooper to a haunted house.
I'm getting scared, you know what I mean? Scared already.
But we're going to try to be as timely as possible.
Alright. So again, throwing down a few flukes. Trying to do some gray shad. One of my favorite flukes to do. Pretty basic standard, always works good.
What are you doing today, Omar?
Alright, and that is what we consider the gray side of gray shad. Now we'll work on the bottom half of it. It's a laminate shop bait. Omar's like our only viewer.
Has he even listening?
I don't think so.
He didn't answer my question.
I don't think so.
Did some fishing, tail rod this morning. Oh yeah, that's right. How did it go, honey?
Yeah, how'd it go, Omar? I stood out front waiting on you all morning, Omar, and didn't see you show up. Thought we was gonna go together and stuff. Alright, we're looking for a
I'm in
little
an amusement park right now. Oh, well thanks for
Nice.
tuning in, honey. You must be really amused if you're sitting and watching us.
Telling you. Alright, you know what?
No, Keith, honey,
We're gonna change the recipe up.
he didn't have it hardwired on, so the signal.
I was wireless at the moment.
Yeah, so it wasn't.
I wasn't thinking.
Hey,
Ain't that surprising?
can you record that for me, Keith? He wasn't thinking.
I moved the video station from over to over here to do this one, and I wasn't thinking about the wire on the internet. So that was kind of my fault. Maybe just a little bit. I'll take a little bit of blame. All right, one more. We're gonna do a crossed version of what I call my gray shad fluke. I'll add a little bit of blue to the bottom of this thing. Still pearl, still a gray shad, just with a blue hue on bottom. Using nothing but pearl powders to get it there. We just want to try this out on the soft plastic side and see if mainly having that video right there helped any to get a little more view for y'all to see. Like it, but I want one more.
Rain for most part and called it. Me and my boy caught a couple though. That's cool, Omar.
Hey, it's still cool to go to that place.
Not very big, but it wasn't a skunk.
That's good. Alright, we're throwing down the pearl part of it right now. I'm going to heat this up, and then I'm going to add the glitter to the pearl. After I get a little warmer, get all my shot ready here. I know y'all be liking to fish a fluke. Be pretending now. Alright, you can see it shut down, ready. Roll.
Trying to help Corey.
We'll get a decent temp on these. I won't probably let y'all see before you can. So we're still a little bit low on the heat. But we're right there at it. So let's throw it in there just a minute more.
Oh, no.
And then we'll be ready to shoot them.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Now we'll cook them up. Keith, it's gray shad. I don't know when that message popped up. Gray shad flukes, but I changed the bottom pearl. Instead of just being straight pearl, it's going to have a blue effect to it. So, a little cool, a little different. I like throwing a fluke. I don't know if there's a bad time to throw a fluke.
Alright, here we go.
Yes, we'll be shooting 2-color laminate shot.
Corey says he gets I'm on the right YouTube live feed. I get notifications on live feed, so I don't know what's going on, and it is today's live feed.
So he just didn't get the notification?
No, he can't comment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because we just did that one.
And I told him, he said he's on the right one. He gets notifications.
Alright. Just a couple of minutes. When you're running 2 cups like that to heat up, it does take just a little bit longer. So we're almost there. Be ready to shoot. Granted, we're going to shoot through our block. This will be to get our laminate color. As you can see, block is a necessity. You got to have it.
Awesome. He'll be back at it tomorrow morning. You answered Keith what you're pouring or shooting?
Yep, yep.
What is the smallest fluke you make? I'm thinking I'm going to try the clear/green ones I won from you on Skillhead up here.
5-inch fluke, I believe is what it is. Right? That's amazing.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Some people want us to get bigger ones. I like the smaller ones.
5-inch fluke.
We'll work our way up to some more different sizes, and I need to start doing more soft plastics. I need to start doing a lot more of everything. Evidently.
Alright, so there is the pearl. Here's the top, which is the gray shad portion of it. One more time, man. Yeah, we did.
Do what?
Checking temps. Key is getting that temp as close to the same thing as possibly can to get your laminate portion of it to look exactly right. And remember which part of the mold is the top, because that's the part you want the black on, or in case this situation, the part I want the black on. And those are done. You can get some of your hot excess out. And there we go. Now, since this is low, we're going to throw it in here and keep it just a little warm while this part cures out. Color scheme you sent. Awesome, Keith. Keith, and we can also, the F4D is shorter, but we also got them big jumbo swim baits. Now they're pretty large, and you got to have a good setup to throw them. We are going to eventually get into some different swim baits that might more accommodate that, but that's to come later. So that's what you're left with in your block. Get rid of that. I usually blend those excess colors that are blended already like that and touching together, and we'll make some other color with it another day. For these, I just take everything that I can reheat, set it in 2 piles, and good to go on that. Now we can bust this apart.
Yeah, it was our fault, Mark.
Alright, so
does anybody know what? Oh, see, there you are, Corey.
now
What was wrong, Corey?
this is gray shad fluke, but I spiced up the bottom. See, it's still pearl white, but it has the blue tinge. Once I flip it over, you get that real pretty blue hue to it. Can you see them pretty good on your end, Ben?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, I got you. Don't worry about it then. I wasn't thinking.
okay. I'm looking.
So anyways, there you go. These particular ones I just go ahead and throw on the tray. They'll cure out pretty quick.
Yeah, I can see pretty good.
That's one set. Go ahead and pull the other set. Same thing. See how you get that blue hue to it, but yet it's still pearl white? Got a little bit of sparkle up top. Good simple bait right there, works very well. And it's consistent.
I done did forgot what brand I used for.
So again, that shows you a variation in what I call my gray shed. To be able to take it to a different level, you know, get a different approach to the color, because sometimes they still want that gray shed, they just want a little taste of something else with it. So you get that blue in there, gives them a nice blue hue. It works well.
Maybe it's because of being blocked a little bit because of who knows what. Yeah, but we didn't block you, Corey, so I don't think so. Believe it or not, the real tiny baits are better for the trout here. I use size 10 hooks, tipped with maggots mostly. Light gear, 6 pounds has line max. We'll think about getting some smaller ones, Keith. We'll have to work our way up to that, but yes. I like the smaller stuff. You know.
Because you do, huh, Miss Sherry? She
She
said, because I do.
Because girls like the smaller, cutesy looking stuff.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so there we go. Again, as I'm pouring these, I'm able to pour consistently 2 molds, running a double gun, and be able to fill both molds. So it's sometimes key to make sure your injectors are correctly sized for what you're shooting, or you end up with a mess that didn't work.
Hey, what do you buy more?
So, as in before, these are ready. Ready.
You need to give me more. Why are you keeping all the paintbrushes, Charles?
I confiscated them. Alright, so anyways, that's the fluke. We'll shoot it a few more times. And then we may do a swirl or something right quick. I don't know. Y'all love the swirls, right? I love them in these. I fish these like they're going out of style, man. Keith, we do have these little dudes that we used to do a ton of these.
What?
Not so much anymore. I mean, if you'd like, Keith, I can shoot this double color in here and we can just see what it does, see if that's something that even has interest to you. If you'd like, it wouldn't be a problem at all while I'm here doing it.
Some red for the tail for the rat.
Red what? Oh, I got you.
So right now I'm working on the hitch for my bicycle right now. It goes to my bicycle trailer. I am R-enforcing it. Cool, Corey.
Alright, so let's bust these open. Alright, Keith, we're going to do it, Keith, because I just want to see. I like crazy different stuff, you know. Y'all really like this second video? Does this help y'all see a little more hands-on on what we're doing and how things are going together and such? Gray shad with a twist. Alright, then we're going to throw this one in here.
Do y'all like the second camera view?
Make it look a little funky so we can get this shot of this other one in here just to see.
Okay, Keith said, like I said last night, really digging the second camera view.
Awesome. Good. Was hoping it would work the same over here on soft plastic, kind of give you a Bubba still wants a camera on you, Sherry.
Hi, Mr. Frank Rowland. Bob Staten. Were you on last night? It won't be. I don't like all eyes on me type thing. So it'd be like a side shot. And I'm not going to make much sense. Because I don't make sense to myself when I'm painting. So we'll have to think about it.
Alright, so there's
Hi,
two
Josh
flukes down.
Mark says I like the second camera view.
Thank you, Mark. Alright, we just shot those grubs just in with this same color pattern just to see. Mr. Keith uses a smaller approach there to where he's fishing. So let's see what a little smaller. I think those are 3-inch grubs, if I remember correctly. You know, it might give you a different appeal there to the fish. We'll see.
I fished yesterday. It was pretty cool today. It's cold wind and rain, like what Frank said.
That ain't no good, Frank. Huh?
What's it like outside here?
It's hot. I wouldn't say 100 degrees, but it's hot and warm. So.
Josh Ray said,
show them legs.
The camera view looks awesome. Love the downward view.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that. Again, we're just trying different stuff. If y'all noticed or not, I tried to jump on the other platform just a while ago. With this same setup, we had nothing but a 15-minute lag in the video, and that's just beyond what I want to do. I don't forget that lag. I don't want the lag. So I immediately turned that off, came back to this platform because it eliminates 90% of this lag, and that lag is killing us. So anyways, I think the camera views are cool. I think the ability to not have the lag is great. Again, every Friday we're going to go live on YouTube regardless whether anybody likes it or not, and hope for our followers to come over here and subscribe to our channel. Let's build it up so we can do more to it. If not, so be it. We're still going to do it every Friday night. Rest of the time we'll be on Facebook. We still got our audience over there and our customers over there. We're trying to convert over. So we're going to work on both platforms for a little bit to accommodate everybody, if you will.
Josh Ray said, no wait. Frank Rowland said, my tablet broke while I was typing, so I smashed it. Well
That's one way to fix it, Frank. I can't say I ain't never done that a few times, maybe. Not too many tablets, though. Maybe a couple of laptops, maybe.
So y'all are just, when y'all say y'all want a camera on me, y'all just want to see what I'm doing? Because I don't want to be on the camera. So I'll just be like, maybe we could do the downward
Keith, here you go.
thing. So it wouldn't be in my way.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Keith?
It looks great. Mr. Beaver is 65 Wally 2238. Put it up a little bit closer for me because my screen's small.
So, there you go, Keith. I'll throw a tape on here just to kind of give you an idea. I know you know what you're fishing, but I don't quite know.
Closer was better. Up closer was better.
It was better?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is stretched out, Keith.
Mr. Beaver said it looks great. Frank Rowland says I like the camera views, and Keith Whiting said nice.
Let me lay this up here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get a... So it's almost 3 curled. If I stretch the curl out, or at least lengthen it out, it's about 3.5. So
Josh Ray said crappie killers.
These are, and this color right here, I'm telling you, is magnificent. It works great. But there's just something, Keith, that we could definitely look at if that's something you're interested in, to try to accommodate what you're fishing for. All right, so here we go on the flukes again. Again, this is a pearl white with blue tinge. You can see it in the tails there. You can see it get darker anyways. This is my gray shad that we've doctored up. So these work great.
Crappie, perfect size for multiple species. And crappie will hit grubs, even big fat bass grubs. Frank Rowland said.
Yes.
Josh Ray said, do y'all do any 3 or 4 inch dual colored paddle tails?
Don't do any paddle tails. We've been asked about paddle tails multiple times. Just something I haven't really got yet. Not saying we won't, just haven't done it yet. So we've got a few more irons in the fire to take care of, we'll say, as far as getting some different molds that we got to have. So as soon as we can get that established, I'm sure we'll venture out a little further. Molds by no means are inexpensive. They're very expensive. It took us a little bit to make the mold we made on our F4D, and it's not even aluminum. So there's a little bit of process that goes into all over the course.
Corey said that's especially in saltwater, to catch rockfish on lean cod.
Yes, Corey.
And lean cod.
You're exactly right. So here we go. Gonna do it again. I'm gonna go ahead and hit all 3 molds one more time. Just why not?
How many people are watching? Who's all watching? Say hey, hey. Please.
There we are. Another set poured. As you can see from the tray, you start pumping out some flukes pretty quick.
I see you, Mr.
When you get it
Beaver.
rolling. So
Thank you, Frank Rowland, for telling me. For some reason, it does not show up on mine. I don't know why. It says 0 on mine.
0.
Yeah.
Ain't no good, Sherry.
Well, Frank Rowland was able to tell me. How come I can't see that?
I can see 9 on mine.
I'm on live chat. Is that why? Is
No.
everybody on live chat?
If Frank's got 9 showing on his, he's on live chat. I bet.
Well,
Unless he's on a computer.
see, I don't see that. Mine says 0. It shows 9 for Mr. Beaver, too.
Huh.
I love flukes better than paddle tails. Here, work better. Not sure why, Frank said.
Frank, yeah, we got a couple of guys out here. You know, I'm more of a top water guy with a fluke, or a foot or so down. I ain't going too deep with a fluke. We got guys out here that'll fish a fluke on the bottom of deep water. They'll take it down 25, 30 foot and fish deep water with a fluke. Not my style, but they do really good with it. I just never ventured that deep with a fluke.
Yeah, me
Josh.
too, Frank. I'm on my phone.
Because Josh,
Thanks.
now y'all know how it is. We get a little busy out here, and I know we got things we're doing this evening. It's a little windy today, so sometimes getting to go fishing's a little harder than coming out here and making baits for y'all. Yes, Frank.
Making baits makes money, honey. Fishing don't. It just spends it.
Oh, it'll make it, Sherry.
Oh, well.
I make money fishing every day. That's why I don't go.
Okay. Oh, what do you mean?
That's how you make money fishing. Don't
Well,
go.
oh, yeah.
All right, so there we go. We'll hit this a couple of more times, kind of finish out this plastic, and then we'll move on to something else.
I will send you pictures of the 3-inch grubs I use for in saltwater here in Oregon, all the colors. Softplastic's 3-inch grub twist tail, Corey says.
Yeah, send it, Corey.
Pearl white and white eyes for smoky,
Ooh, it's
smoky shad, Frank.
Yes. All right, pressing this part.
What, baby? We're live. What's up? Oh. How about, buddy? Yeah, baby, what you? Yes.
He was letting it settle. All right, so there we go. We'll push it back together one more time. You see how I kind of got this piggybacked on here. You'll make sure you get that last clamp on the back of it, because you will blow these out pretty quick. Shooting with an injector. Give these a quick little stir. And usually when I shoot these, I have, a good amount I can remelt. What I mean by remelt is those piles there after they've set for a few. Get quite a few out of them.
on for we can go here after a little while.
Why?
You know how you become a millionaire fishing, start out a billionaire.
That's exactly right. It's kind of what I was referring to. If you want to get money by fishing, just don't go. You'll be rich. Or at least have more money.
Dokey dokey.
Yep.
I'd be rich if I didn't fish, Frank said.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah, if you want to go fishing, don't start making baits, because making baits eliminates your fishing trips. I promise you. All right, so we've kind of knocked all that down. We're gonna remelt it all. We'll be good to go. Yeah, when we go live, we can very easily add one more camera. And let me see. You see it over there in that top hand corner? Over there? Right there? We can add another video right there. And actually have 3 cameras running. Makes for a pretty cool little deal.
Yeah, here in Oregon, we use flukes from 20 feet of water all the way up to 300 feet of water to catch rockfish and king cod in the bay to the ocean fishing. Corey said.
Rockfish.
That's awesome, Corey.
Alright. The faces I make, trying to see if it's getting a good picture.
What I used to make, oh, that's what I used. 3 cameras would be almost overkill. Great setup now, Josh Ray said.
Yeah, that way we can get, when we're painting, a good aspect of what all of us are painting on a downward scale.
Those are sharp, he said. Josh Ray. Okay. I fish for the bank, so I hardly fished anything more than 10 feet. And Mr. Beaver said, I will take them, they look great.
Thank you, thank you.
Mr. Beaver is, Tom Beaver is 6'5" Wally Wally.
Wally Wally.
6'5" Wally Wally.
Wally Wally.
Ow.
Alright, these ain't melted.
Alright.
We're going to stir them around a little bit.
You can't see over here.
Nope.
Can't see me. I gotta do a little laundry. Gotta be a mom.
There we go. I think my other style of favorite fluke is this particular design right here. It's char shad. Similar to my gray shad, but all different colors. But this particular bait works really well as well as the gray shad. You can see the buildup you get on these walls. Sometimes when you see us on our regular lives, we dump a little oil in there. It's not great for the O-rings, but it sure cleans it out real nice and quick. You just have to go through more O-rings is all. What I shared up fail. Alright, there we go. Let's check this, see where we're at. Alright, we got a little bit more time. We'll get the pouring on them. We'll probably shoot this 3 or 4 more times and we'll be done with it.
Are there still 9 people watching?
They still 9.
Wow.
Still
Thanks
9.
for sticking around, y'all.
I don't know what time it is. Let's see. 4:20. Maybe we can squeeze in a swirl after this. Or maybe I'll shoot this one more time. We'll do a swirl. How about them apples? I'm kind of interested in a fire swirl. So it's more or less a real bright red and an orange to give it that fire pattern look. Y'all want to try something like that, or you got something else on mind? Somebody done jumped off. There's only 8 now.
Did I scare somebody off? Sounds like a winner. Keith said, Josh said, let's see that wild imagination.
Alright, we're going to do it.
Mr. Beaver said try it.
We'll set these to the side and try them at a later date.
You could make a solid white flute. That's one of the colors I use to try to rockfish mostly on, and I can send a picture of one.
Yes, the solid white is very popular. We got a guy that one of our guys, he fishes the fluke quite a bit, and he uses that pearl white often and loves it.
Hey, do you remember what brown I used? This one?
Pearl that dark one.
Do you think it was this one? Or was
Unless
it-
it sparkled. If it sparkled,
it
it was
this one?
metallic one. No, it's transparent. Yeah, I'm not sure.
See, there's the thing I used. So it's probably this one.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm just cleaning these cups down. And we'll throw down with a small batch of these swirls. Just to see. We'll go ahead and get that plastic heating. These are pretty much just 1-cuppers, which you'll end up with 2 actual cups, and you can pour quite a bit with 2 cups. Get those to cooking. That's what we're going to do the fire in.
I'll show you what I'm doing in just a minute. Y'all have seen it before.
Alright. So I jacked up that batch right there. End up with 2 good ones out of it. That's okay. Get in a little bit of a hurry sometimes to do that. Not that I would ever be in a big hurry.
This is the one side. My chocolate covered strawberry.
Alright, so when we do a swirl, biggest difference being, if I can find it.
So you need to add a new icon to your banner to show YouTube.
Yeah, the problem was I got that banner printed, and I'll have to cut one and do it myself. I need to do that.
Thank you, Keith, honey.
Alright, so the biggest key to doing a swirl is this is kind of like a little safety here when you do laminates. It keeps both sides equal of pressure. So in order to do a swirl very well, you have to take that off. As you can see, it slides right off. Now, both sides will move a little more independent of each other. So now you'll be able to give it a little more of this color and a little bit of that color, and you know what I'm saying, change it up. And that's how we end up with swirl. Everything else will pretty much be the same, other than that little setup and the technique. The plastic's heating, it should be ready here in just a minute. We may go above and beyond here and do a swirl in this small one as well. I think it probably looks pretty cool. These smaller modes, you can get away with just having one clamp on. I would try one clamp on this one, but I've seen how that goes before, so we'll two clamp it. Get that out of the way so y'all can see, and we'll mix up color as soon as it's ready. We'll just get this one shot a couple of times and then we'll get off of here. We won't keep y'all all day, especially since we're going to be back on here tonight.
We're not going to be on YouTube tonight.
No, we will be on Facebook tonight. So it'll be it'll be back to just a single camera, shot from a distance. Just the normal aspect of how we usually do Facebook. So a little less detailed, that's okay. We'll have fun with it. Now, plastic. I might separate them, give them heat quicker. Wally wants to know if that's his crankbait.
No, baby, but I am going to do that this weekend. So when we have the sale, if you buy anything, or even if you don't, yours will be done and be in the store when I put everybody else's in there, okay? So that way they all go out at the same time. I don't believe we're going to be able to have a sale tomorrow. It'll probably be, what are you thinking, Charles? Monday or Wednesday? Or Tuesday?
I'm not 100% sure yet, but I would go to think probably Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna produce
so
between now and then.
Yours will be in there, Mr. Beaver. I promise, I haven't forgotten. And I haven't forgotten that other thing I was gonna put in there either. That sounds kinda good. Here you go,
Yeah. Kinda does. So those frogs I was toying around with, we'll see if they get a different view here on this particular camera. These are the clear frogs. Lay them up on their side. You can see they're more dimensional looking 3D effect. You can especially see it here in this particular clear one. Gives a way different look to your normal frog. Alright, let's see if we got some color. Oh yeah, we ready.
Okay, Mr. Beaver.
That cup is ran over us.
Thank you, sweetie. Being so patient.
Alright, so a little stir.
Frogs look great, Mr. Beaver said.
Thank you, Ty Beaver. A little bubble action in this one. Alright. I'll get these so y'all can see the colors in. See, that one's much more bubbled up than what this one is. May have been a little drop of water in the cup or something, but it caused it to bubble. But not a big deal. They'll be eliminated by the time we pour. So anyways, here we go. We want to run a more fire color. We'll pick this one to throw the red in. We want to have pretty vibrant colors with this in order to make them work correctly. When you're doing a swirl color, you don't want a whole lot of light color because it don't work as well. It's not bad.
How about an olive green color shad in a flute for it?
Yeah, that will work. Alright, y'all just seen me take this red. I added a couple of drops of white to it. And I also added some fluorescent orange.
People said didn't get to go fishing or hunting today. Got called back into work last night at 9:30 and worked to 5 a.m. Oh my!
That's no good, no good.
That's not fun, God.
Alright, so then in this orange portion, we're going to do a straight up orange to start with. And we want this, it also has a couple of drops of white. But we want this one to kind of knock you down when we refer to orange, because typically orange is a lighter color. So nice orange, but we want to doctor this up. I don't even count the drops on the fluorescent when I do it. On the orange portion, just because it takes so much. Fluorescent takes a minute to really make the bait pop, but once it does, it's fire. Once it kicks in.
Water made right. Mr. Beaver said.
That ain't no good, Todd. Alright, now should be good on the color portion. Now we want to glitter it up. I was thinking about running straight up red and orange glitter, but I think I'm going to go with more of a black in my orange. Just a small scoop of it. And then the red, I'm not sure yet. I might throw a little purple to my red.
You tell them where we're going this evening, Koopy?
We are taking Koopy to his first legitimate haunted house, so should be a ton of fun.
He wanted to go.
Yeah, he asked. So we're gonna deliver. We're gonna go on and see if we can get him scared a little bit.
We might be having a visitor in the bed tonight, but hey, you gotta get that baby loving in there before they get too old and they ain't gonna be in the bed no more. Uh-oh, Miss Dusty's here.
Dusty. Alright, so my red is kind of thickened back up. Not a big deal. Just it won't mix as well until we get it hot again. So get it all down inside this cup, throw a little heat to it. See what it do, you know?
What are you up to today, Miss Dusty? Ah, crap.
Alright, so again, we're hoping for just straight up fire and color here to come out. So we'll see.
didn't
Oh,
know
we'll
you were going.
we'll be back later, Dusty. We just wanted to try it out on the soft plastic side because tonight we will be on Facebook to do the Facebook side. So we just want to try it out over here today and try a little daytime fun with it. Plus, we're going to taking Cookie to his first haunted house tonight. So we've got to hustle, get to the haunted house, have a little fun, and get back. I'm gonna scoop off some of this trash top here.
I'm not doing the house break. I got you, Dusty. I know that's no fun. And she said that's so cool. Go have some fun at a haunted house. Yes. They're experimenting on youth. Haha, Mr. Beaver said.
Alright, so here we go with fire swirl. Drop a little red, a little orange, a little red, a little orange, back and forth. So you feel enough pressure to know it's filled. Top it off, go to the next one. A little orange, a little red, a little orange, a little red. At the same time you're twirling and swirling. Every shot comes out different. We're going to grab these little dudes right here. Same thing. These probably won't swirl as cool, but we'll see. A little runneth over on the side there, that's okay. Alright, let them sit up for a second. So again, these are our 3-inch grubs, and these are our stingers. And what we're shooting for is a very fiery color of a red and an orange. See what it does. See what it do, man. There's the two colors individually. You can see that has purple flake, the other one has black flake. And I have orange color everywhere. I don't know how I did that.
Yes. Hopefully at 8, Dusty, yes. The haunted house opens at 6. So we're gonna try to be there as close to that time as possible and get back. It's about 45 minutes away because we live around nothing. So it should be, hopefully we'll have everything set up. All we gotta do is go live. So it shouldn't be a problem.
These swirled out a little better.
Being back in time, hopefully.
So these are our fire ass is what we're looking for there. We'll get these set up, do one more swirl on this. And we'll pull our grubs down before we can do that. Bunch of little heat.
What's funny is Mr. Charlie isn't so into the scary. I mean, he just doesn't find it fun. So
It's cool, it's just, I don't know.
I think he gets a bigger kick out of hearing me.
Yeah, it's more fun. Y'all think Sherry's loud and squeals on here. Okay.
Corey said, have you thought about getting a mold to do 11-inch eels because that is a very good soft plastic heat to use for striped bass and ling cod fishing.
She didn't work too good on these.
That's a good idea, Corey. Then you best hustle. It's almost time now. Yes, Mr. Charlie needs to hurry up.
Yeah, I'm just shooting this one more time, then we're gonna be done.
What time is it? Oh yeah, it is. 4:39. Those are sweet looking, Dusty said. Chili is done. someday a very lucky rich woman would be wise to have me as a kept man. She will definitely eat well. Oh, Keith.
Sounds
Yes,
good,
she
Keith.
would, honey. Dusty said that's what you like, us ladies squealing. I don't like, who's the one with the hockey mask?
Let's see.
Which one is it?
Jason?
Michael Myers or Jason?
Michael Myers. Alright, let's do one other. One thing I've never done a swirl in is a fluke. We're going to change that right now. I'm going to do a swirl and a fluke. Whether it comes out good or bad, I'll know now. So, let's do a fluke swirl.
Jason? Is it Jason or is it Michael? I had two Jason and the Dusty went to Michael. The one that does that, you can do it, Charlie, but close your ear.
That thing?
Ah,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Sherry loves it when I go through the house doing that.
Yeah, they both have masks, but I don't like the hockey mask one.
She doesn't like the music more than anything.
I don't like, yeah.
Now, here we go. I lied. Like I said, we're going to shoot this fluke right quick in a swirl.
Yes.
Just to see.
113, yes. We were watching the new one last night. I'd never seen the new one. I don't really watch the scary movies. I used to, but I don't anymore.
So here we go with a little swirl. A fluke. Just say I done one. We'll let those cure, show them to you, and then we'll get off of here.
Oh, crap. Yeah, because we need to try to eat before we go or something.
So there we have it. I love this red and orange. I think it's the bomb. It's a little bold. But yeah, I love it. I'm down with that. I mean, to me, that's straight up awesome right there. Like I said, both sides are a little bit different. Every one is going to be different out of the batch. I think that's what makes it freaking cool.
Oh, no, Taco Bell. We had Taco Bell Friday. That's Charlie.
Oh, I can eat Taco Bell. I want Bueno, but we don't have Bueno, so I can eat Taco Bell every day.
I could eat Bueno, but I don't Taco Bell.
So, a lot of times this is what's cool, is you get a bag of these, right? And this is your bag. You got a little variety there. So if you go, I want a little more orange on the tail, or I want a little more red on the tail, you got that option. And not every time is it that way, but 90% of the time it is. And that's what kind of makes these cool when you do a swirl. Because not every one of them's the same. It gives you options while you're fishing. Alright. Wow. Okay, definitely need to do more swirl flukes. Well, at least that batch
I
anyway.
didn't get to see it.
I'll show you the bad and the good. Okay, here's the bad. There's not a lot of swirling going on. The reason why there's not a lot is because when I shot that, I pretended like I was shooting a big mold that takes a lot of plastic, so I just blasted it really hard with a lot of orange. That filled my cavities with orange. I didn't get much red. That's a smaller cavity, so you got to shoot little bursts. So a little burst of orange, a little burst of red, and then you end up with something like this.
I hear you, Frank.
That is a swirl.
Want to do a great haunted
Fluke.
house, Ohio reform for an overnight stay. Oh, wow. Keith. I don't know if I can do that.
There's side views. Now, to me, with those tails being red, this right here is killer. There you go. That's a swirl fluke for you. Never done it until now. I tell you, I got to do more of them. All right, so there we go. Miss Shay, you got anything to tell anybody?
No, watch us tonight on Facebook. What else?
All of y'all I know have subscribed, but if you're watching now and you hadn't, just go on down there and hit subscribe. Don't waste your time. Make sure you guide us when you need us on the next go round. We'll go live.
We appreciate y'all very much for sticking around.
Well, it looks like a
This
massacre
afternoon.
right there. Yeah.
Get
All right.
everyone, have safe refund. Thank you, Dusty Honey.
All right, we appreciate y'all. We're getting off of here. Gonna go have a little fun right quick. Don't forget, tune in to us tonight. We're hoping at 8 o'clock. If we're 30 minutes late, don't be alarmed. We will be here. We will be live. We'll be over there shooting baits. Finish up some stuff from last night, what have you. So be sure to tune in. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers to make this channel a lot better than what it is right now, so we can bring you the capabilities of having all these videos, watching us do something. You get a much better view than our other platforms. So hit subscribe, and don't forget to tune in tonight. We'll be on Facebook Live, slinging a little paint. Thank y'all.
Bye,
Y'all have a good day.
everybody.